Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for joining my journey. I am Jamie. I was really thinking about changing it to Follow My Journey, but I think there's like 50 million channels named that, including my journey as well. But with my 6 subscribers, love you guys. Thank you. Uh, I was going to try to do a live, but you need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube for that. So I usually save this for the end, but if you see this and you think people would like to subscribe and watch my videos, you know, an overweight guy trying to get his life back on order, talking about his problems while doing the dishes, uh, or even doing some cooking videos or something. Tell him, share my channel. Tell him, hey, come check this dude out. He's pretty funny, pretty good looking, and he loves doing the damn dishes. So, good news is I kicked the smoking habit already. I did smoke a few today, but I haven't smoked any in a while. I am dipping again. I know that's no better because, well, my teeth, you can probably tell. But I'm going to be kicking that too. I'm going to be slowing down on that as well. Um, so, what we're going to talk about today is just some random stuff. Some random stuff. Yep. Some random stuff. Okay. Alright. So, as you know, you gotta start out. Gotta have a hand towel. Dry your hands as you go. And you gotta have a sponge. This will be my last use of this sponge until it gets downgraded to scrubbing the counters and the stove a few times, and then it goes to floors and walls, and then it goes to the trash. So, what I can start off with is what me and Aiden were talking about. And what we were talking about today is like favorite movies, and TV shows and stuff. I think that'd be a good little conversation. So before I do that, don't forget to hit the like buttons. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to turn on notifications. Make sure you hit all so you get all videos if I even do shorts. So, and comment below some of your favorite movies and TV shows. If you like the same ones that I talk about, say, hey, I like the same ones you do. If there's ones I didn't name, say, hey, you forgot the best masterpiece on the planet and you suck. And this is the best movie or TV show. Okay. So, I'm not for one that really likes watching a lot of television. Now, I used to. Oh, I used to watch a lot of TV. But as time got by, and I started paying more attention to YouTube and stuff like that, I quit watching live television. I'll watch every now and then before I watch the news. Yeah, I'm an old guy, so I watch the news. I used to be obsessed with the Weather Channel. Like when I went through that big depression of and my medications and everything, I become obsessed with the Weather Channel and the weather all in general. Dang it. I become obsessed with the weather in general. And what I mean in general, like tornadoes, blizzards, thunderstorms, like I could sit there and I could tell you the weather that's going to happen over the course of a month. But hey, subject to change, just like everything. And, I used to watch, that. Then, me and Robin, we got into, she got me like we will watch, what's that show called? Supernatural. She got me like in that show. At first I didn't like it. And, I mean, to give me an idea how much TV I did not watch and do not watch now. Okay, y'all, I'm pretty sure. I'll start with some of my favorite TV shows that are not even on air anymore. One, Big Bang Theory. Love that show. You know what? You are getting on my nerves. I'm gonna go ahead and watch you. I love The Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory has to be like top 5 shows for me. And this one is going in the trash. That is disgusting. Yeah. Okay. I love The Big Bang Theory. Like I said, top 5 favorite shows. Not just comedy shows, but top 5 favorite show altogether. And when I first heard about it and I saw the advertisements for it, I saw that Johnny Galecki, or David from Roseanne, was in it. So I was like, yeah. But I kept hearing, like, it kept winning awards, and I knew it had the blonde chick from Ain't Simple Rules for Dating My Daughter. Rest in peace, Sean Ritter. And the chick from Charmed, which is Kaylee Cuoco. And everything like that. And I knew it had the little nerdy dude, or one of the nerdy dudes, Howard, the guy who played Howard. I know he played in Old School as one of the frat boys. That's one of the like off the wall frat boys that was in that fraternity that they created. Well, me and Robin didn't watch it until like in this 3rd season. But we got caught up pretty quick after watching an episode of it. We got caught up on it pretty quick. Same for Walking Dead. Walking Dead, another one of my favorite shows. I was like, oh, I could watch it after like the 3rd season because it was just crap. That's you. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, there's some episodes you're like, what the hell? And I became really, when Jeffrey D. Morgan joined it as Negan, I got more into it after that. Because I'm a big fan of Jeffrey Dean Morgan. But we didn't start watching it until like the 3rd season. We're like, you know what? It was on. It was like the only thing really on TV that the night we watched it. And I was like, oh, it's not just your run-of-the-mill zombie thing. It actually tells stories. And they're killing zombies. And the hordes and the makeup and everything was just astounding. And I was like, you know what? We're gonna watch this. We'll watch this. And we were caught up on the current episode at the time. Within like, oh hell, 3 days, 4 days. Because if we were watching TV, that's what we were watching was Walking Dead. And how we got, and we would also watch it when they would do like, you know how they would do like the weeks of The Walking Dead before a season premiere. Yeah, we'd watch the hell out of that. That'd be all it was on TV. And then we were watching Two Broke Girls. That's actually a pretty decent show. We didn't start watching that until it was right about to go off the air, I do believe. It was like, we watched like the season, like the last 2 seasons it was on. And then, but we watched it all the time. Same with, what was that one show called? Mom. Yeah. But back in the day, when I was a teenager, I didn't really watch that much TV. Well, on the weekends I did, because I used to have friends over. You know, when my friends weren't there, I was watching TV. And I was watching, like, King and Queens with Kevin James and Leah Remini. And Ben Stiller's dad. I like that, and Pat Oswalt. That was a pretty decent show. Now, watching it, oh man, it's some that I've noticed the older I get, some of the shit that I just don't like dealing with in those shows. Like how Arthur, the dad, the stepfather, or the father-in-law, was like dictate everything that happened in the house and everything, and basically I was like, oh hell no, wouldn't do it. But I watch it. I think I would watch that. Now I'm into older like the older TV shows. I love Roseanne. That's like my favorite. Like my favorite TV show is a tie between Roseanne and Sons of Anarchy. Love Sons of Anarchy. That's like if Roseanne never existed, Sons of Anarchy would have been my all-time favorite show, like hands down. You know, I mean, it could have done with that Katie Sagal playing the mom and everything, but yeah, I like Married with Children. I kind of, honestly, I'll be honest with you, I was shocked at how well she did in that show, being that it was Peggy from Married with Children and the mom from A Simple Rules, and I just find it funny she played Penny's mom on The Big Bang Theory, even though she played her mom also on A Simple Rules. You know, I found that funny. And time for a wipe. So I think my shirt got wet, but I don't know. Battle scarred doing the dishes. Now, if you're watching this for the first time, yes, I sit in a chair when I cook, when I do dishes, and when I clean counters and stuff, because my back is completely jacked. One, because I'm big, but two, I do have a really bad back, and I'm working on it. And here in a couple of months, you're gonna see. Yeah, I'm gonna be standing. I'm gonna have to figure something else out with this, so you're not looking down at me. Get over yourself. But back to what I was saying. But like my favorite show, my two favorite shows of all time, is a comedy and a drama. You know, Big Bang Theory, not Big Bang Theory, shit, Roseanne and Sons of Anarchy. Coming in close second to those two shows is The Big Bang Theory. Love that show. Then, I'd have to say Mayans will probably be third. Yeah, I know, right? Surprise there. And, I'd have to say after that, probably Family Matters, and then Fresh Prince, Mike and Molly. I'm starting to. It's not in my top favorite shows yet, because I just started watching it. But Breaking Bad. But I've been watching Breaking Bad the past couple of nights when I'm not on here making a video or when I'm not doing dishes. Like what I'll do when I'm playing PlayStation, mainly when I'm playing like Farming Simulator, not like Call of Duty 2. Well, it's kind of hard to pay attention to that screen and a movie. I'm not an epic gamer that can do that. You know, so I gotta pay attention to what the hell I'm doing. But I like to. I've been watching it, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't know who hired it. I kept hearing about. I was watching Pickle Boy, or Get Behind the Camera, like one of my favorite YouTubers, and he was talking about this show called Breaking Bad, talking about Heisenberg. I thought Heisenberg was another TV show, to be honest with you. And I kept hearing about this Breaking Bad show, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a whirl. You know, I'll check her out and see what it is. And it was Bryan Cranston, the dude from Malcolm in the Middle, the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. I was like, what the hell? He's like, what the hell? And I was watching it, and I was like, dude, he's a chemist. He teaches chemistry, and he looks like, I guess, the perfect batch of heroin, or not heroin. What is it? Crystal meth. Yeah, crystal meth. And he has cancer of some. He has like lung cancer, and he has a wife who's like a real prude, and then he gets like, and it's like crazy because just like some of the like stuff, like he gets like huge sex drive when he gets like caught or almost caught or something like dangerous happens in his life. He's like turns into like the Hulk in bed. He gets her pregnant and everything, and then I kept hearing about this thing called Jesse Pinkman and all that, and I finally understood where all these terms from Pickleball is coming from. And then I knew that I heard there was another show called spinoff of it. It was Better Call Saul, I think is what it was. I haven't watched it yet because I want to watch Breaking Bad first before I get into like any offshoot shows, right? So Breaking Bad's not in my top favorite TV shows yet because I just haven't really watched much. I'm still in the first season. Um, because when I don't play video games that much at night, I take a drink of my Coke Zero. Excuse me. But where I just started watching it, I'm not going to invest myself too much into it yet and say, "Oh, it's a great show," because I've seen some shows have a great like first season and then get completely shit on after that. Another top favorite show of mine would have to be Fear the Walking Dead. Like it's the prequel to The Walking Dead. Like it's the beginning of it. Um, Robin is big on The Walking Dead like universe. She's watched it. She's watched. Bring y'all over to her. See, they're my dishes. I'm proud of them dishes. And there's my sink. And there's my Coke Zero. And this is my light rig for my vlogging thing. But I don't want to invest too much into it because I haven't really watched much of it. But from what I could tell, it's a pretty decent show. I'm giving it a shot. Any TV show that's recommended to me, unless it's like a soap opera or something, I'll give it a shot. And lighting's better here because my exhaust fan lights on. But like I'm big on I give everything at least a shot. If it's a TV show, I'll give some episodes. I don't watch like the middle of the season. I'll start from season one and work up to the current episode. Movies, I give about if it's an hour and a half movie, I give it about 30 minutes to really catch my attention. And there's times I'll get on these spurts to where I will literally just straight up watch a movie or what's that thing called? Tubi. The Tubi, the live stream thing for TV shows, movies. I'll actually put a movie on that I want to see there or it looks interesting. I'll watch it and I'll just let the movies roll. I'll just watch them. I'm like, okay, might as well. Never know. You might find something that you're interested in. So, but TV shows, like I said, I don't watch a lot of TV shows. I don't watch TV really. I watch NASCAR. Uh, I watch Major League Baseball, NFL, college football. I watch sports, some sports. Um, WWE. I don't watch Monday night or Friday night SmackDown. I mainly just watch pay-per-views. Just how the interesting stuff just usually ends up on YouTube or Facebook or even what's that one? TikTok. Sometimes Instagram. Just depends. Um, but yeah. So what's another TV show? Well, there is. It's I don't know. It's not necessarily TV shows like series, like HBO series. The new Pope, or the young Pope and the new Pope, with Jared Leto and not Jared Leto. Wow. The Young Pope and the New Pope on HBO Max. Love them. Netflix. I like the Gabriel Iglesias one thing on there. I think it's really it on Netflix. Hulu. Another one of my favorite shows, and it's from the UK. It's called Absolutely Fabulous. Or if you're a fan of it, you know it's AbFab. I grew up watching that when I was younger in the early '90s. Um, my aunt had at the time all the current seasons on VHS now. And when we got to Hulu, I noticed it was on there, but it was like a gap, like years gap in between one season, like season 4 to season 5, and I watched the hell out of that. I love that show. It makes me laugh all the time. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, like I said, really don't watch that much TV. But like I said, TV shows now. Comment below something that you may think I may be interested in, and I'll check it out. Supernatural. I like George Lopez. I like that show. Roseanne, obviously. The Connors, I've watched some of it. Yeah, let me know TV shows. Movies now. My favorite all-time movie, my favorite all-time movie, or my favorite movie of all time. I'll get it out right eventually. Is Goodfellas. Uh, Rest in peace to Cervini and Leota. Um, those that movie. The first time I saw, because it used to, my favorite movie of all time used to be Jack with Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire with Robin Williams. Um, and the first time I watched Goodfellas, it was like 2000, and um, I was watching it, and that movie it's not because it's mobbed up. It's because the way the story's told through that movie that makes me love it so much. And the fact that it's just the story with it is just absolutely insane, absolutely insane. And I think it's crazy is based off a true story you know of the whole entire scene of what was going on was actually based off a damn true true happenings, I guess you could say. And with that movie casing over number one, Mrs. Doubtfire and Jack moved down tied two. You know, because Mrs. Doubtfire was my all-time favorite movie for a long time. Jack came out, that tied with it. Goodfellas came out, took over them, and then they became 2 and 3. Like tied for two. My third favorite all-time movie would have to probably be Radio with Cuba Gooding Jr. Another movie based off a true story about a gentleman named Radio who passed away, I think, like last year or year before. I think he died during the pandemic. But it was just an awe-inspiring story about a gentleman who had a lot of going against him. One, he was African American. Two, he was mentally slow. But he had heart of gold. And once he got comfortable around people, like the football team was like just torturing him, basically. I guess you can call it. And Coach Jones, the gentleman in the movie, had him come out of his shell, and by the end of the movie, Everybody loved Radio, and that movie just, I love it. I can sit here and watch it. I can sit here and watch Goodfellas, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Radio every single day, back to back, and not so much think about watching anything else. Another movie that I would definitely have to throw into my like top favorites. There's a lot, but I'd have to say, like I like Dawn of the Dead, original and remake. Um, I love zombie movies, and I love zombies. Period. It's like my favorite horror genre movie. I've seen just about every zombie movie you can think of, except for like a lot of the independent ones that are on like TV and stuff. Um, let's see. I love all types of movies. Like I like The Devil Wears Prada. You know, I love cartoon movies like Toy Story, Lilo and Stitch, Hercules, Monsters Inc., Monster University, Moana. You know, stuff like that. Not just, I don't watch those without kids, so because you know we grew up in the I grew up in the generation of the like the Little Mermaid, Brave Little Toaster, which is like one of my all time favorite movies. Little Brave Little Toaster is Beauty and the Beast. You know, Pocahontas. The Troll in Central Park. Love that movie as well. We're Back. You know, Land Before Time. Love that movie. That's like, oh, I can watch that movie all the time. But we like tour stories, and you know we grew up in that, so naturally I love cartoon movies. I love cartoons, you know, like Loud House, Beavis and Butthead, Rugrats, stuff like that. And having kids, you know, they love watching cartoons with me, especially Delilah because she was little. So, um, but you know, when it comes to watching things like we'll watch The Walking Dead. We'll watch TV shows on. We'll binge watch TV shows for weeks on end, like Big Bang Theory and stuff like that. Um, or me and Aiden watch George Lopez, Family Matters, Fresh Prince, you know, stuff like that. But you know, when it comes to newer stuff, I don't know any new TV shows that are really out because I know. Well, take that back. I know some new TV shows that are coming out for the sole purpose of where we do watch the news, we live stream the news on a streaming service, and it has commercials. And I know there's like Lopez and Lopez, like George Lopez's new TV shows coming out. But oh, Home Improvement, love that show. And Last Man Standing, you know, love that show too. But other than that, man, like I said, I really don't watch much. I really don't watch TV at all. We don't have cable. We have all streaming services. We have a lot of free streaming services that offer free television, especially local stuff, which I think is cool. So, man, you know, so I'm done with my dishes. Didn't have that much to do. Had a pretty simple dinner. Didn't have anything too extravagant, and I cleaned the hell out of dishes last night. So like I said, you know, I don't like asking, you know, for, you know, things, but if you wouldn't mind to uh, like the video, share the video, uh, share my channel, and get your friends invited, involved, whatever, family. If you think they'd like to watch a, you know, dude like me, you know, overweight, depressed, likes to talk about random things, missing front teeth, loves doing dishes and cleaning, and just loves rambling on and on about everything. If you wouldn't mind, just like I said, subscribing if it's your first time watching. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. My goal right now is to get 1,000 subscribers eventually, so I can start live streaming from my mobile. I can live stream on my PS4, but it's not on this channel. I am thinking about adding this channel so I can do it. Just that way I can get some live streams out there. So that way I'm not having to produce like a ton of videos on my phone and everything. I'm looking at getting some cameras, some equipment, editing. No, not editing because I really don't like to edit. But yeah. So, but in the comments below, tell me some of your favorite movies, TV shows. Recommend anything that may have come out in the past, say, 5 years or so that, um, based off what I said, you may think I'm enjoying it. If it's based off, not based on anything I said, still, put it down in the comments. I'll give it a shot. Check it out. I'm pretty sure it's on one of the streaming services that I do have and do watch. So, but with that said, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, happy daylight savings time, by the way. Get an extra hour sleep. That explains why I'm kind of tired. Right now it'd be 1:19. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching my video again. And with that, thank you for coming and watching my journey and everything. So, once again, my name is Jamie. I love you guys. God bless.